welcome to the final part of What If Naruto Wasn't Uchiha. Now, I am sorry that I kind of forgot about this series and kind of pushed it to the side, but after this part, I will be combining them all into one part that I'll just be calling a movie that you can listen to anytime you want. Also, you can skip ahead like always if you dislike this, but only 14% of the people who watch these videos are subscribed. And if you want to be in those 14%, then you better hit that red subscribe button. But now let's get straight into the video. As the two Susanos were fighting Obito, his power was fully recognized, as he could hold up quite well against these two. But when Naruto and Sasuke used their Susanos, and of course Naruto with his Scooby mouth stacked on top, they were able to break through the sword and shield he had created. This was not because of some gap in power, but because of Obito realizing what his life had become, how his ideals were gone, and just another person's, but yet, and they were now just another person's, but he had no time to think as of right now as Naruto and Sasuke were pulling out the tail beast together. As it was two Susanos, they were able to free the tail beast for a short while, until a chakra chain pulled them all into the ghetto Mazo once more, and as Obito lay defeated, Black Zetsu slowed there and took over half of his body, forcing him to reanimate Madara. As Madara was alive again, he laughed psychotically and used the six paths ten-tailed coffin seal to seal the Jubi into himself, becoming the strongest being alive for now. As Naruto and Sasuke wanted to jump in, Guy Sensei stopped them, telling them he had one final card up his sleeve. As he powered up to his full extent, the 8th gate, he gave them a thumbs up and rushed toward Madara, delivering punch after punch, and getting rescued sometimes by the 4th Hokage and Naruto even. Now, as Guy lay there defeated and Madara praised him for being the strongest martial artist or general taijutsu user he had ever seen, Naruto jumped in, but something was wrong. As Naruto jumped in, Madara grabbed him and unsealed the nine tails, taking it for himself and sealing it to himself. Of course, everyone looked on in horror as Madara sealed the half of the nine tails into himself, causing his power to increase by a very good amount, and Naruto to lay there lifeless. Sasuke couldn't stand this and ran in, throwing his sword at him, but quickly got defeated by his own sword. As the two cousins lay there, sand came under them as Gaara was able to fly them away, hoping they still had some time. But right now, Naruto and Sasuke were both having a conversation with someone. That someone being the Sage of Six Paths, who granted them both the power of six paths. As Minato sealed the nine tails, Black Setsu was still controlling Obito, so he couldn't get there in time, causing Naruto to survive and Sasuke to get up as well, because of the massive buff they just received. It was go time now. As Guy was clinging on to life, Naruto kicked away the truth-seeking ball and revived Guy just like he did in the original series. And as he formed his Susanoo-clad Ninetales, the fight began. Now the fight goes about the same as normal until the end, where Naruto and Sasuke did not end up fighting, but peacefully do the handshake to release everyone from the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Naruto got back the Ninetales as the other tail beasts were left free. Kurama tried acting like it was a bad thing, but Naruto could tell Kurama was glad. As Naruto and Sasuke were still gaining, Kakashi had them study for a while to finally become Jonin. As while they were god level fighters, they were still gaining in knowledge, and that is in the knowledge that is needed to become a Jonin. As Naruto and Sasuke were both Uchiha, they were now the new clan heads, as they made a new Uchiha district where their children could grow up, and other kids without parents or without general care could come too. And Naruto made Sasuke the head of that, causing Sasuke to give one of his rare smiles as he married Sakura, like the original, and Naruto, like the original, married best girl Hinata. Before the wedding events of the movie took place, the movie still took place, but Naruto was able to easily defeat them all with his Susanoo and Kyuubi chakra mode. As the wedding took place, Sasuke was of course made man of honor. I hope you all enjoyed this series. I sure did, and I hope you all had a fantastic day. If you really want me to continue this to Boruto, then 50 likes. Yeah, I know we're not getting there, but that's a small price to pay for salvation. This was Lion Mane. This was Rose Gold, sorry, and I am out.